And today, I will introduce to you the history of Barangay Leon. So this is how everything was started. It was on the month of November 1950 when the people from different provinces and town of Panay formerly settled in the various places of the municipality of Midsayap, Mlang, and Pikit, flocked to the virgin forest where they are now presently living. The group of people were led by Mr. Eugenio Fernandez, Senfruso Camancho, and many others prominent leaders. As they settled the area, they began clearing the virgin forest. At the same time, the leaders processed the papers of petition in form of a resolution requesting the Bureau of Forestry regarding the release of the vast area for agricultural purposes. After 2 years, the order of the release was considered and the Bureau of Forestry turned over the said area to the Bureau of Land for homestead subdivision. It was in the year 1955 where the place is formally formed, or now the Barangay New Leon. The name New Leon derived from the place where most of the settlers came from, Leon, Iloilo. It was part of Pikit, Cotabato. It was taken as part of the municipality of Aliosan when the Parliamentary Bill number 670, authored by Assemblyman Jesus P. Amparo and co-authored by Assemblyman Blati Sinsuat, Ernesto F. Roldan, and Tomas B. Baga Jr., which sought to establish and create the municipality of Aliosan in the province of Cotabato. After being separated from New Panay and created as barangay under the municipality of Pikit, Mr. Rodrigo C. Capilitan was appointed as Teniente del Barrio with other Barrio Council members with a term of 2 years. There were several improvements accomplished as year goes and also several successions made of Barrio officials. And in the year 1963 to 1964, under the Republic Act 3590, the Barrio head, formerly Teniente del Barrio, changed to the title of Barangay Captain, and Mr. Nermisio Cachupero was elected as Barangay Captain, having a term of 4 years. By the year 1968, another barangay local election was conducted and Mr. Rodrigo Capilitan was elected barangay captain with 4-year term. In the year 1972, another barangay election was conducted and Mr. Felimon O. Caloyo Sr. was elected as barangay captain. During the martial regime transitory period which lasted for 10 years, still later captain served within this term. And after lifting up the martial law, another barangay election was conducted and Mr. Rodrigo Capilitan was elected. In the year 1986, Mr. John Estestes was appointed as officer in charge and served as the barangay captain because barangay captain Rodrigo Capilitan was appointed as SB member of the municipality of Aliosan, Cotabato. In 1989, another barangay election was held and Mr. John Estestes was elected as barangay captain together with 6 barangay kagawads with honorarium of 300 pesos a month, and he was able to establish the 6 poroks, namely Porok Kabugao, Citros, Balimbing, Lumboy, Nangka, and Manga, through executive order of BECS. In 1994, another barangay election was conducted and Mr. Janis Tistis was elected for the second time. But in 1995, John Tistis won in the local election for Sangguniang Bayan member, on which Mr. Alfredo Sicambil Sr. made a succession as barangay captain for 2 years. In the year 1997, Barangay Kagawad Felimon O. Caluyo Sr. won over Mr. Alfredo Cambil Sr. and by the year 2004, Mr. Felimon O. Caluyo Sr. won in the local election for Sangguniang Bayan member, on which Barangay Kagawad Hill D. Pastolero made a succession as a punong barangay and additional purok was created, and that was the Purok Bayabas. In 2007 barangay election, punong barangay Hill D. Pastolero still got a landslide victory over his opponent Midardo C. Kabangbang for his another consecutive term as punong barangay of New Leon. In 2010, barangay election was conducted and Mr. John Ististis was elected as punong barangay. In the year 2013, another barangay election was conducted and Mr. Sini Carton was elected as punong barangay. Under the administration of Punong Barangay Sini Sicarton, there are several projects, program and activities are implemented, such as the Pamana from the National, the Birthing Center where it was fully operated, and most of the farm to market roads are accessible. In May 2018, barangay and SK election was conducted and Mr. Felimon O. Caluyo Sr. was elected as punong barangay and beating incumbent Sini Carton and Mr. Midardo Kabangbang. In SK election, Jesri MacDarrell C. Camensi was elected over Apple Nathalie Villegas. But later on, it was month of March, the newly elected SK chairman, Mr. Jesri MacDarrell C. Camensi, resigned, and as peer advice by Department of Interior and Local Government, the Barangay Council need to appoint new SK chairman in the person of Ms. Maria Desabel A. Cameros. During the administration punong Barangay Felimon O. Caluyo Sr., there are several projects and activities implemented. In the present developments, Barangay New Leon has functional facilities such as Barangay Hall, 3-Daycare Center, Barangay Center, Butika ng Barangay, Health Center, Senior Citizen Office, Talipapa Outpost, and the newly established one, the Covered Court. In the barangay, almost 70% of households have access to potable drinking water in Barangay Banliwasa. Barangay New Leon is a very peaceful barangay with the only reported victim of crime. This shows that all the laws were strictly implemented and all residents are very cooperative for the maintenance of peace and order in the barangay. If there is one lesson I have learned while doing this video, maybe that would be a realization that a barangay will never be a barangay without its people. Our history should not be forgotten. We should preserve it as it is the greatest foundation of the people to live as one barangay.